I have a love-hate relationship with marathon running. Okay, marathon running. So let's talk about the love part. The love part is marathon running is exciting, makes you kind of dig deeper and bring the best personality in you, the athlete in you. You've trained really, really hard to get to the start line of a marathon. And it is pretty exciting that day you meet and greet fellow runners. The crowd cheering, you're running, and then you become suddenly a celebrity. You can even brush your shoulder with some of the finest runners or your celebrity runners who you're running with. This is fantastic, and of course you are going to reach the finish line. There's going to be a medal, there is going to be celebration. It's all fantastic. This is the love part. The hate part, marathon injuries are quite common in runners, right? So the lower leg injuries, most of the time it's repetitive nature. But the one thing that I really do not like about any extreme sport is the amount of risk that it has potentially to certain individuals, even though that number is very, very small. Let's say 1 or 2 cases in 1 lakh individuals. If you really look at the American Heart Association website, related to cardiac arrest and heart attack kind of issues. So it's a very small number, but a number that cannot be ignored by us like runners. Please remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving you any advice. Don't take this as a personal advice to consider that, okay, everybody who runs is going to have an issue. If you have any pre-existing ailment, pre-existing cardiac related issues, please consult with the doctor. Always a doctor can give you a personalized advice, not a person like me. And I'm sharing this information because I care about everybody. So now, 2 things that can happen, heart attack or a sudden cardiac arrest. Okay. So now, a heart attack is generally known as a myocardial infarction. It's kind of, it could be because of an underlying cardiovascular issue that an individual may be having. And the symptoms include chest pain. It's happening because some blood circulation is blocked inside the heart, right? So you can have chest pain or discomfort, shortness of breath, and also fatigue. Okay, so this is the myocardial infarction or the heart attack part. Now, the second incident that can happen to a few individuals is the cardiac arrest. The cardiac arrest is caused by a few electrical rhythm, and we know that our heart is beating because of certain electrical impulses. So due to that, something is not working inside, and then it can lead to suddenly heart not functioning. This, of course, when somebody experiences that, they can experience losing consciousness. It can even lead to death. Somebody unfortunately can experience that. But when the heart stops, there's such a beautiful mechanism available to bring a person back to life, right? So this is by giving a CPR. So anybody experiencing that, if that person is still breathing, experiencing symptoms, if you are witness to that, you have a power to help that person. So what can you do? Yes, understandable, your goals are really important. You want to achieve your personal best. You're running, you're in a zone. Suddenly you notice somebody, you cannot ignore this person. Please do not ignore. It's a lifelong regret if you come to know that something terrible happened to that person. So do not ignore, stop running. Just make sure that this person is okay. And you can talk to them and ask them, understand what they're experiencing. You don't have to be a doctor for doing all these things. Just a caring human being. Just go talk to this person, ask him, her, if this person is okay, and call for medical support, or approach any of the event organizing crew members we come across. It's worth making an attempt to help somebody. Do not ignore if you witness somebody going through this. If you experience a problem like that, your goals can wait, your personal best race can wait. You can always come back and do another race. If you experience any symptoms like this, it's really important for you to appreciate and stop running. Make sure that you are seeking assistance. Don't feel shy. Call for support, call for help. Even a fellow runner, ask them to stop running and then call for some medical support. Now, it's really important that Both these things can happen in a race. Very rare occasions, but still both are important. You have the responsibility to recognize, as a good human being, if somebody else is in distress, go and help them. But if you experience any of this pain, any of these symptoms, stop running. Lastly, enjoy your race. It's really important that every single moment that you run, if you enjoy, you can have the best moment. And then the achievement is very, very rewarding, because you've gone through a journey and every single step you had fun. Okay? Alright guys, thank you very much. See you soon.